Man United think they have it good. They're over here dreaming about Cunha. Oh, Mbeumo, Gyökeres. Oh, lads, that's the front three. They're getting close to agreement here with Mbeumo. You know, they've got Cunha, Gyökeres. It looks like he's going to be going to United. He's got an open mind to being, a team with no European football. And then, when they thought it was all sweet, boom! Tottenham come in and try to hijack this deal, putting in a deal that is 10 million more than Man United's offer. Not only that, they went out and got Thomas Frank, the manager that really made Mbeumo the player he is today. He's had so much success, and you know what else that Tottenham has that United doesn't? Champions League football. Champions League football, mate. So Mbeumo, who just came off his best season, 20 goals and 7 assists, 25 years of age. I know he doesn't look like it because my man needs a comeback of Istanbul looking with the way his head is going. But enough of that nonsense. Mbeumo said, I want Champions League football. And to be honest, it's going to be up in the air. You go to Man United. Yes, if you end up doing it good at Man United, you may be a certified legend if you rescue them from the pit of absolute horror that they're in, lads. Because if you really check it out, Brentford has never had such a bad season like Man United. I'm just saying, considering all the amount that Man United have invested these past few years and the amount that Brentford has, it's a successful season if Brentford stays up. And if Man United finishing it that low this season, man, lower than Brentford, come on. And no European football. If I'm Mbeumo, genuinely, coming off 20 goals a year, or 20 goal season, and your manager has just gone to Tottenham, and Tottenham has Champions League football. Yes, they did bad in the Prem, but they have Champions League football. I'm in Mbeumo, I moved there. You're 25 years of age. You want to make a step up in the career. And genuinely, going to Man United is a step down. Check the Premier League table, lads. Check the Premier League table. So Mbeumo, I think the best thing for him, and this is coming from a fan that hates both clubs, but if I had to decide between either of the two, I'd be choosing Champions League football. And you know what's the best thing? Man United might even have to spend money on Mbeumo to Tottenham because they are now suing the new owner of Man United, Ineos, here because he ended the little sponsorship that abruptly ended 3 years into the 5-year deal. So they're gonna sue him, and if they win that lawsuit, Daniel Levy's cheapness is gonna say, you know what? Whatever money we get we allocate that to Mbeumo to be petty and to be cheap. And honestly, that is going to be the biggest middle finger that Man United can get because they went from dreaming from a new front three of Cunha, Mbeumo, and Gyökeres to having to pay for Mbeumo to the team that just beat you in the European competition. Lads, that would be an absolute chess, not checkers move on them. And I highly rate it on their part because Man United, man, they deserve where they're at. Genuinely, they deserve where they're at. But anyways, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you were Mbeumo, what would you do? Would you go to Tottenham and play Champions League football with your manager that you've had tons of success with, or would you go to that absolute career-ending club, which is Man United? But anyways, thank you guys for watching.